Really, I have to do the boom?
Yeah, like Joe Rogan.
Boom! Welcome to Jaxx Vane Studio Live number 58. We're a small independent studio working on a sailing simulator game. Very small. It's just me doing the programming and Jaxx over there doing the 3D graphics. And we hope to get to have a demo available by the end of this year. I don't know if it is possible or not, but that's the hope. Well, Jaxx, what's today we had a very early start, so we look more tired than we should.
Yes.
We started
Yes,
working
because-
at 5 something.
Yeah, because I need to open Substance Painter and familiarize it again because I use it only once. So from here I already resized everything with the correct.
We hope.
Yes. We hope, and then export it, and I'm here.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing the basic color should be white, orange, Dutch orange, and dark gray.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to create the texture and finish. I don't know if I can finish today. I try.
Well, we were saying that I think we could try to have as a plan that we see where we are at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And if at 12 o'clock you have an FBX textures and the physics FBX that I need to do the floating, then it would be nice to try if the new code that I have for the
No, I can do that
water in
in
the
Go.
cockpit.
It's the very low poly version of this, right? Only the bottom.
No, what I'm saying, remember the thing that I told you about the cockpit in Luna Rossa?
Ah, right.
So I can test that it works.
Okay, so you want me to detach the thing? Okay.
So one thing that I did during the weekend is now the game is aware of the change of the boat in the UI. So if I go in the UI and launch this boat, the images are still, I still have to fix it. But if I launch this boat, the catamaran starts. And I still don't have a way to go back to UI. And then if I change boat, this is going to be the other boat, and the other boat launches. So that works. I also made this boat work again, although there are problems in the physics of this that I really need to look at and try to understand what's going on. I did this thing that looks like, yeah, it still looks weird, but eventually it will be clear what really is this strange. They are not what you think. They are not indications for directions or anything like that. What they really are, they are going to become the water trails behind the boat. So the idea is that every boat will have something like this sort of touch to it, and the boat will render its particle waves into this texture, and then the texture will follow the boat and automatically follows the water. So if I have lots of water movement, this texture is following it. Right. So it should work, and because originally I tried to do this with segments, but it was trying to do a lot of operation in the pixel shader, and I instantly lost the 144 locked frame rate. How we're doing frame rate wise. Okay, so frame rate wise, inside the boat I am at 460 frames per second. And you can... Does it work? Oh shit, fuck. Right. That you can see here, I wasn't lying. So that's the...
camera.
Yeah, I did. I think I adjusted it. And outside of the boat, if I have tons of water, I go down to 350. So we're still good. We're still good, and we're simulating this 10 trails texture for boats. So frame rate is still good. So yeah, so I had to do a couple of things that I never done before for these things, like textures, arrays. So it was interesting, an interesting weekend of this stuff. So I would say just let's get on with it. What I want to do today to start with is nothing really glamorous. I want to have a system that allows me to set boat skins, and this is going to be interesting because the actual boat skin code is not going to be that difficult. What is going to be interesting is the fact that originally my idea was that the UI will just read the initialization file, and so the UI can figure out what was last boat that we use, with which skin that we use. Today, while I was thinking about this screen for the various skins, I realized that actually I think the launcher part, the UI part of the game, will have to save the preferred skin for every boat, because you can imagine if you change boat, let's say that you usually racing with an orange catamaran, and you want to do a race with another boat. You go to the other boat, you change the skin. If you go back to the catamaran, the orange skin is gone, and you go back to the default. So we will have to expand and have the launcher be able to save these ideas of what the preferred skins are for every boat. So that's the idea. Yes, it's ready to go. So I think I'm going to make the page today and commit to the game name. So Wednesday we can start calling the game for what it is. All right, at least we are centered now. That's good, right? So we need to do another couple of things. Okay, so let's move on to this skin thing. So back to the boat UI description. So now we have a name and we have a skins, which is a vector of strings. Yep, okay. So Y is over here. Right, okay. At least this works. Now, let's see if it works. So anime, black, fender, orange. Then I change boat and it crashes. Why? Because, is it because we don't have skins? Right, so fender, boom, okay, goes away. Then boom, boom, fender. So that works, but does it really works? No, because if I start it and I go anime and start the game, is not the anime skin, right? Because nobody wrote the code. Luckily, it is very easy. Anime doesn't work. Was the file written correctly? Init document. Boot skin anime. Right. So what am I missing? Single player. Anime, yes. Fender. Yeah. Orange. Yeah. Yeah. That it doesn't really look that good, but it's basically pasta with eggs and mozzarella fried into this kind of bowl. This is the one that we do at home, right? It looks like this. It's a typical thing, I think, in Napoli that, you know, when I was a kid, is the concept is that, you know, you do lots of pasta for lunch, and then
So basically a leftover.
it's a leftover, exactly. It's a way to reuse leftovers. So if your pasta wasn't finished, you take all the leftover, put a little bit of eggs, then stick it in a pan and fry it.
Right.
Right. So it gets into that. I think that's where it's coming from. But then the one that you buy in the shop, that is the one that I like, slightly different.
Potato is carbs, right?
Potato is carbs. So pasta e patate is like a carbohydrates bomb. Where are we? I think for now I can say that the skins are alrighty. Let me do this. Let me do a little bit of physics. Okay, can I do this?
You want to put the Luna Rosa po?
How you doing with the thing? I think it would be nice for me to be able to check the Luna Rossa bug.
Okay, let me fix it.
By the way, what Jaxx is trying to do right now is give me a boat so I can test the code, because in the weekend I wrote code to avoid this water showing up here. That was weird. That's weird. That's weird. No, see, that's not possible. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. That's not possible. I think I need a break. I think today is not the day for me. I need
you
to.
don't load the thing I did?
Let me see if I can load it. I really don't know if it works.
Let's see.
This has been a long time. I didn't try this. All right. Looks like. All right. Looks like it's working. Okay. And where is our new object? Hull. Perfect. Okay. So export. See, sorry. You call it hull, right?
What's the color of the helm po? Red, black, orange?
All right. Yeah, it sort of works because I of course the boat will never do this. Will never do that kind of slam into the water. So let me see if in normal conditions.
Yeah, sometimes Steph is like that. It's like it does he said he needs to take a break. He needs, but then he really get obsessed on things like. I don't know if it's common for programmers.
Right. I'm done.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, I'm done. Guys, just a reminder that I won't be online tomorrow for Assetto Corsa Competizione Artificial Intelligence. So the appointment with me and with Jaxx is going to be Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock as usual. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.
You guys, ciao, ciao, guys. Have a good lunch.